Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to be testing out two new shades of the new Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Island Glow Lip and Cheek Cream Lip Blush Tints. As always, very long names, but I did pick up two shades of these to try. So I think these are supposed to be like a new version of her Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow Cream blushes, but she has changed the name to go into her Beautiful Skin line. I am curious as to whether these are a different formula altogether, so I will show you a swatch comparison with the one I already have so that I can let you know if the formula is any different. The one I already have really isn't that old. I don't even know if I've had it for a full year at this point. So I think it'll give us a pretty good representation as to whether the formula is different. So these are available in 5 new shades, and these are described to be a hybrid lip blush tint for weightless, buildable color, easy to use, cream formula, glides on effortlessly for a dewy, sun-kissed glow. This multi-use adds the perfect wash of color to the lips and cheeks, infused with skin-loving ingredients like vitamin E and raspberry leaf stem cell extract. It moisturizes and revitalizes the look of skin. So these shades looked really beautiful, and I picked up Paradise Pink Glow and Beach Peach Glow. So two very typical options for me, a pink and a peach. I was really eyeing up the bronze because I thought that looked pretty, but I thought, let's just grab these two. These do retail for $50 Canadian. I think that's around 40 US, but these are now available on her website. I don't know if these are coming to Sephora, but I know the new foundation stick is at Sephora. Okay, so let's take a look at some swatches and then put these on the cheeks. I forgot they're also a lip product, so I will have to take mine off and try them on. I don't normally love multi-use products in that way, but I will say the one I have already is in Color of Dreams, and this one is like a rosy mauve. It's kind of a deeper shade, and this actually does behave well on the lips. It's really more of a balm. Okay, so here is Paradise Pink Glow. This just looks really beautiful, and it does look like it is going to be still very sheer, much like the original formula. And here we have Beach Peach Glow. And then so here is Beach Peach Glow. I did add Color of Dreams on the bottom here, so you can see the two new shades are quite a bit different. Beach Peach is almost pulling a little bit orange, which I think is fun. And this one here is definitely very fuchsia, which I think is also fun. Color of Dreams is just one of my favorite everyday go-to cream blushes. So you can see the outer packaging of these is the same as the original and the new ones. The outer packaging is the same. They still have an 18-month shelf life and are also still made in Italy, so there's really no changes there. As per the formula and swatching them out, I think the new one felt a teeny tiny bit more stiff, but not in a bad way. But they do still feel very emollient, very oil-based like the original. So I really don't know if they're that much different. So let's get to putting these on the face. Okay, so I did take off my lipstick. I just had on the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Blur and Pillow Talk Blur. But let's start with Paradise Pink Glow. So this one is, like I said, very bright. And I'm going to go in with my BK Beauty 109. I love this one for cream blush. Okay, so we have a little bit on the brush. And I'm going to start from the back because this looks really bright. But these do swatch very sheer. So I think these are going to be incredibly blendable and easy to work with. I love the original for that reason because it looks more intimidating than it is, but it's actually so sheer and buildable, but it just really melts into the skin and gives you such a beautiful luminosity. And I do find these to be quite long wearing as well. All right, so that is Paradise Pink Glow. I think that's super pretty. I mean, it is still a bright, vibrant pink, but it still looks really light and wearable. Like I said, definitely very sheer, so it just sort of melts into the skin. And it doesn't look like too much. I would probably add a little bit more foundation to clean up the bottom, but otherwise, I think that looks really pretty. Definitely very sheer. I love these for very light makeup days. Like if you're just going in with a skin tint or something like that, these are so perfect. Okay, so I just cleaned off my brush because I want to use the same one on the other side when we go in with Beach Peach Glow. Somehow these names today are really messing me up. I do feel a little bit scattered today in general. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. So if I do seem a bit low energy, I apologize for that, but not even feeling unwell can kill my makeup excitement. Oh, that's pretty. And again, working that toward the front rather than starting at the front. I just like to do that with any blush that I'm not familiar with. That way I don't get a heavy, intense pigment right in the center of my face. That's pretty though. Very peachy, very pretty. Okay, so there we have Beach Peach Glow and Paradise Pink Glow. So we definitely have very pink, very peach. So they are definitely glowy blushes. I find that they will sort of imitate the foundation that's underneath. I do have a bit of a glowier base today. I have the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint. This is just a favorite of mine for the summer, but it does kind of mimic that. And so because I already have a bit more of a glow going on underneath, that is coming through. And I completely forgot I was going to show you what these look like on the lips, so I'm just going to pick up a little of Beach Peach Glow on a finger. It still feels very balmy on the lips. So that's pretty. Again, still quite sheer on the lips, but it is pretty. It feels very balmy, much like the original formula. I really don't think she's changed much about the formula at all. I think she might have added some ingredients, but she really didn't change the important things because these are just so similar to the original. So I really don't think she changed much if you love the original formula. Okay, let's try Paradise Pink Glow on the lips as well. So this is significantly brighter. Oh, it's kind of pretty actually. Okay, so this one's a little brighter on the lips, a little bit more my usual, almost a little bit too bright, but actually quite pretty. This is one I would probably normally reach for, so I don't mind that. So let's get into my final thoughts. I already knew that I loved the original formula. This is probably one of my most used cream blushes. I just love it so much. I love that they are a little bit more on the sheer side, so you can build them up, but you can sheer them out, but they are so perfect for those super light makeup days, especially throughout the summer when you want to throw on a skin tint and a little bit of color to the cheeks. These are just perfect for that because they are sheer, so they just give the right amount of color to the cheeks, and I love them, and you can build them. So if you want a little bit more color, you can achieve that. Like I said, I just really love this formula. I also find it to be quite long wearing, and again, I just love the way it just sinks right into the skin, that it ends up looking so natural. These two shades are a little bit more bold, but formula wise, they are acting the exact same as the original. Definitely more on that emollient side, definitely a bit more of an oil base, but still sheer enough that they're so easy to work with. They melt right into the skin. They look so beautiful. They give you such a nice glow from within. They're so flattering. And like I said, sheer, so they can give you a wash of color or you can build them up. They are a little bit sticky on the skin. Like you can see my hair is kind of sticking to it a little bit. A little bit of powder will fix that, but just keep that in mind. They are a little bit sticky. However, I do think these are just so pretty. Again, these are just some of my favorite cream blush formulas because they're so easy to work with. And what I really love about these two in particular is the way that they are more brighter, vibrant shades, but they're not intimidating, especially on my fair skin. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have gotten that bronzy one that I was looking at, but like over here we have this super bright, vibrant pink, and yet it's very wearable. It feels very bright and summery and cheerful. And over here I have Beach Peach Glow. I definitely used way too much of this shade, but I still really like it. I love the way this shade looks on my skin. So I love these. I think these are so pretty. They're definitely very beautiful summer blushes. I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of these. I can tell already. So all in all, I love these. I think if you like the original formula, you'll really like these. If you don't like the originals, then of course skip them. But If you liked the original formula and you were curious about these, you won't be disappointed. I think they're absolutely beautiful. That is it for me today. I love that I've had a Charlotte Tilbury heavy week. That's been so much fun, but let me know all of your thoughts down below. I love hearing from you guys so much. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. I do upload new videos every single week. Thank you again so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!